Holding on, everyone.
I'm muted. Hello. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday. I'm alive again. Sorry for dying over the weekend. It was a weekend. All right. She lives. Yeah, I do. I didn't for a while. Is all working this time? Yes. Yes. To talk about that a little bit, it's a little behind the curtain, but hello everyone. I am sorry for not streaming on Friday. I had to spend like 4 hours, I think, Friday night troubleshooting my setup because it wasn't like I usually start setting up for stream about 30 minutes prior to the actual start of stream. But I was running a little slow that Friday, and then I decided to do it like 15 minutes before, and I was like, that'll be enough time. No, it wasn't. Wasn't enough time. But basically, I got reduced to cardboard. You can say I got scared of the game. I didn't, though. I mean, I was, but that's not why. I got reduced to cardboard, and I thought it would be an actual disservice to do a stream like that and not be mobile, okay? That's what happened. I became cardboard, and then I had to figure out networking. She looked outside and realized it's a bad idea. That's real funny, considering that all I did on Sunday was go outside and do stuff. I touched so much grass on Sunday, it's kind of unreal. Saturday, though, I didn't exist. Saturday, I was not part of this mortal plane. But Sunday, I touched so much grass, and I did so many things, and I went outside, and I did productive things. I was very productive on Sunday, actually. But basically, to peel back the curtain a little bit, because I do like to do that sometimes, I have 2 programs I use to track my model. Basically, one receives a signal from my phone and then translates that signal to the actual program to allow for better mouth tracking, more or less. That's kind of the point for me. But my computer stopped seeing the signal between my phone and program 1. However, if I took my phone and tried to send the signal directly to program 2, that worked. So I had to but my model isn't set up to work with just program 2. It needs the input from program 1 in order to function. So I couldn't stream without either retooling all of the parameters that exist to make me or doing that. So I chose to dig into the archives of a Discord repository because all information and help desks and forums are now stored in closed Discord servers. But I did manage to sort of find what I was looking for, and I spent 3 hours troubleshooting, and then I fixed it. The fix was very stupid. It was very, very stupid, and I don't know what caused the problem in the first place, so shrug. Such is tech support sometimes, I guess. But yeah, that left me really tired. So on Saturday, I didn't do anything. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Zero. Zip. I overheated, actually. That's what I did on Saturday. I overheated. It was a little warm. It's that or finding an old Reddit link with all the info. An old Reddit link is okay. I'm about to get on a soapbox, and for that, I'm really sorry. I think moving so much of the internet's information to Discord servers is bad. I think it's really bad. I think it sucks. I think it sucks really bad. It should be on a forum somewhere, searchable through Google, but it's not. It's in a Discord server, and you can't even search a Discord server properly. You have to search a keyword in the Discord server in order to try to find something similar to the problem, and that's assuming that they have a ticketing system that they store all of the information for, which they don't always. But these days, everybody keeps on moving. At least the GitHub issued comments. That's technically true, though I hate navigating GitHub because I'm not a software person and the website's layout confuses me. You only trust 10 years old Reddit discussions with half the comments deleted. Honestly, there's some real shit in those. So you're not even wrong for that. I don't know how serious you're being, but there's some truth to that. But I miss like real forums where we stored real information on how to help things and fix things, and it wasn't all in closed door Discord servers. And me looking up how to play my MMO job was not redirected to a Discord server with the rotation. In your case, it's mostly programming stuff. That makes a lot of sense. I can only imagine how messy software stuff is right now. With Googling anything right now is kind of a pain. I was actually talking about this because hey Reddit, can you help me solve? Message deleted. Thanks. This worked. A thread posted in 2018. That was 8 years ago. Now, that was 8 years ago. Thread posted in 2018 was 8 years ago. Have fun with that information, everybody. Like, I keep on thinking like information posted 7 years ago is like a long time and not relevant, but no, it kind of is. Like, I remember when 7 years ago was like, no, this is not real and impossible. But no, I go to show people YouTube videos sometimes now, and the video is like 14 years old, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, I had to show somebody like a 10 or 12-year-old video yesterday because we ended up talking about like video games and like history and the kind of exact moment of Xbox's decline. And I had to bring up the Xbox One E3 presentation, the one where they said TV a billion times. Please tell me you guys have seen the supercut of that, where it's just them going like TV, 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 television, TV, TV, television, television, sports, 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 TV, television, Call of Duty for like a minute and a half. Please tell me you guys have seen that, because it's so impossibly funny. And you haven't? Oh my god. Like, I was there for that when that happened, and that was like the first time. Was that the same one where they had a 5-minute tutorial on how to give someone a pre-owned game? I think that might be the same. No, because I think, was that the Xbox One or the Series X that they did that to? I think the pre-owned game thing was the Series X, and the TV thing was the Xbox One. So they've basically flubbed like 2 of their console launches back to back. Back in the day, all of the answers were in Yasu. Pre-owned game thing was Xbone. Okay, then it was both Xbone. So yeah, it was. They just set themselves up for turbo failure. Series X was this too, was an Xbox. Damn. Remember back in the day when all the answers were in Yahoo Answers? Yeah, they sure were. And now we have Quora, which is, people be asking some questions on Quora. Like, when I Google stuff and then I see like the Quora link, I'm like, what is even happening here? These are some mysterious people asking some mysterious questions. And Quora makes me think of dead internet theory, but like in a weird and mysterious way. Like it just shouldn't be the way that it is. But no, there was something I was gonna talk about. I tangented like 4 times in 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. But despite me not doing anything on Saturday, on Sunday, I was like, okay, I'm sure that half the people there aren't real like Facebook. That's what I keep thinking. Like, it can't be real, right? Like, it can't possibly be real. Quora users can get paid based on how many responses their question get. It's Twitter Premium? Oh my god. Wait. Is the Pergananet meme from Quora, or is that Yahoo Answers? Like, the misspelling of pregnant, is that Quora or is that Yahoo Answers? Because I feel like that's Yahoo. Yeah, that's Yahoo Answers, which is pre-Quora, but that's also really good. Yahoo 100% from pomegranate. Thank you. Gregnet was homegrown, farm-raised internet stupidity. Yeah, it was. That was. God, we don't make it like we used to. It's sort of like the difference between TikTok and Vine to me, but like that just makes me sound like a boomer. Like, yeah, the internet was better back in my day, and it's like, well, I do think that, but also I don't. But also I do. I do. I do genuinely. There are good things about the internet of today, and there are a lot of bad things about the internet of today. The internet was better. It was, though. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it a lot. I also think the internet was better, like, I don't know, literally 5 years ago? Like, literally 5 years ago, actually. Like, I think you could probably draw a map for the actual, like, decline of existing on the internet, and it would coincide with a certain world event that happened in 2020. And that made it a lot, yes, pre-pandemic. I think it just made it worse. Because then everybody got online and then started fighting with each other, and then I think they started more actively... Now I'm getting into conspiracy theories. I don't need to have conspiracy theories on my channel. It's not proven, I just have vibes. But anyway. So, on Sunday, so I was like... I've told you guys I've wanted to play custom robo on my channel, right? I'm trying to put away my tinfoil hat, okay? It's there. It's in my room. I'm just trying to put it away. But, so, I've told you guys I'm trying to play Custom Robo on stream, right? Custom Robo, game from my childhood, GameCube game. I don't have a working, well, I might have a working Wii, I'm not sure yet. So, my goal this weekend was to do a couple things. And it was to find local retro game stores, like, close to me, so that I had a place to go that was physical and I wasn't having to, like, Amazon crap in, or at least I had people who were experienced in the field of, like, restoring older consoles and, like, what tech to use. And then just to kind of get a vibe for what's around me. So I went to 3 places on Sunday. Three whole individual retro game stores all across town. One of them was actually at like a weekly expo that gets held in my area. And you saw that pic and you were so glad they didn't put one of those big stickers with the price that is impossible to remove. Are you talking about on the game that I bought? Because there kind of is. It might actually be impossible to remove. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't tried to remove it from 13 Sentinels. But there is a big sticker with the price that has a logo of the game store on it, which is why I censored it on the picture. Because I didn't want to dox myself more than I already have sort of kind of doxed myself before. EB Games, GameStop was infamous for those annoying stickers. Yeah, so the store that I went into, it feels like it is designed after a GameStop, but if they filled the GameStop with retro games that people had traded in, and like they do all the testing for the equipment there like in-house. So it's like a GameStop if it was good. But so basically I had with like actual used games, yes, with like a ton of actual used games because almost their entire inventory is games people have traded in. No, there was not a single Funko Pop in the store. There were figures though. There were figures that they were selling, like newer figures and a couple of like merchandise, but like I took a couple pictures and videos, I think. But I'll probably go back to one pretty soon so I can take like more photos. But they had like a whole display case full of like old NES stuff, some like Sega Genesis stuff. I was looking for like things I might play because if it's a lot of games people are trading in, my guess is that the people that are shopping at these stores frequently are trying to buy the same types of games I'm trying to buy, which means that their stock of things that I actually care about would be kind of low. So like I didn't find any Resident Evils, for example. Not that I would play them, but they were like old PS1 Resident Evils were kind of on the list of things I imagine would go off the shelves pretty quickly. Everyone wants Silent Hill Salem. Listen, I can't make any promises, all right? I'm experiencing Silent Hill through watching my precious Oomph play Silent Hill. So I just sit and watch her play Silent Hill and that works for me. And also, I'm probably going to get her to play through the older Resident Evils for me, because then I get to watch her play Resident Evil and I get a private stream. Ha. Oh, just games to have, not free to stream? Oh, true. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I misunderstood. But yeah, everyone does want Silent Hill. I was also just, like, looking... So there's this game called Soma. Soma is scary! I've watched people play Soma. Soma's scary. It's good, but I'm baby. Let me see how I handle the first one I put on my schedule, which I think has, like, messed up content, but due to being a 2D pixel game, will be fine. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. We'll see if my defenses have increased any in the, like, 2 years since I've last, like, considered playing a horror game. But the store anyway had a bunch of really neat stuff, and the second one that I went to had more neat stuff. Well, the one at the expo that I went to had like a lot of really interesting stuff. I took like a video of like a wall of consoles that they had, like old consoles. And it was like they had like a couple of Dreamcasts, a Genesis, like I think they held like an old Sega Master System. You remember playing Dino Crisis? I saw Dino Crisis in the store. Dino Crisis on the Dreamcast. I saw it. It was there in the store. That was actually one of the things I was looking at. Not to buy it because I've never owned a Dreamcast. That's one of the only consoles I think I've never owned, like the older ones. Wasn't even in the household. But I did see Dino Crisis, which has come up a couple times in my general sphere. But yeah, so I ended up talking to like the guy that was there because I needed to basically buy parts for my Nintendo Wii because I did not have a sensor bar and I did not have a power, like an AC adapter, and I needed something to put like HDMI cable, right? But the HDMI cable situation is a little special because ordinarily you could probably just buy like a converter that converts the AV signal. Like you plug in the 3, colored jacks into one end, it spits out an HDMI signal on the other end. You could just buy something like that. But I figured if I did that directly, it would have problems when I tried to capture it. So I needed to buy something that was more direct. And we'll see how it works when I get out here. But basically they were out of the HDMI cable. And not only were they out of the HDMI cable, they hadn't ordered them, but they told me the brand I needed to order. So I ordered one of those brands, but that doesn't show up until like April 7th. So around April 7th, I'll have all of the pieces to try to turn on my Nintendo Wii for the first time in a long time. And maybe I need to buy another controller. I'm not sure because my Wiimote is old, and also a battery corroded in it like many years ago, and while I've replaced the batteries, I don't know if they'll turn on when I work it, but if it turns on, if it turns on and it works, I can play custom Robo, which will be awesome. I already have the GameCube controllers, like I already have all that stuff, but yeah. Also, wasn't the Dreamcast kind of expensive at the time it came out? I don't actually know. Hold on. How expensive was the Dreamcast? How expensive was the Dreamcast at launch? It came out at the same time as the PS1 and they had to compete with the PS1. So that's a thing that happened. It looks like it was $199. It looks like it was $199 in 1999, which let me check. Let's see. $199 in September of 1999. Okay. Yeah. These days, that's pretty cheap. Well, it's $387 in today's money, according to the government's inflation tracker. How accurate that is, I don't know, but most of the good Dreamcast games got ported on the GameCube PS2 anyways. Yeah, that's true. It was kind of an unfortunate console. A lot better than the Neo Geo then. $650 in 1990. Oh no. That's so brutal. Get it down to $367 and we're talking. Maybe. That might be a little better, but it's not that much better. But yeah, so I spent like all of Sunday in retro game stores, which is, some of you saw the tweet that I made about the Sega Master System Capcom Street Fighter controller, and that was like the funniest thing I think I saw. Among a couple of other like pretty obviously mech game controllers. I find peripheral controllers super interesting. I don't know a lot of history on them, but like, hey, they certainly did decide to make this thing, and somebody bought it, probably. But yeah, I did get 13 Sentinels sold to me. Halo converting a room into a Steel Battalion room. No, I'm not even into mechs enough to do that. But hey, okay, actually, the only like peripheral controller that I really, 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 really want to get my hands on or figure out how to do something with is actually, it does look cool. You can't lie. It does look cool. It does look cool. I cannot argue that. But the only peripheral controller I really, really, really want to get my hands on is some method of playing the Rock Band drums again. That's like life goal of mine, because I had them years ago and then I had to get rid of them due to space and noise and a bunch of other things. And I don't even know if I live in a place now where I can use them. Probably not. Well, I kind of could, but I shouldn't. But I kind of could. But I want to get my hands on a controller again because, one, it's fun, and two, you could actually use it to work out. Now, I'm fairly certain that you could probably play like some kind of drum clone hero on the PC. I haven't looked into it, which would vastly open up the types of like electronic drum sets that you could use. And I did hear tell of lots of people using actual electronic drum sets on the Xbox 360. But what I would want to do, and I have no idea if I could stream this someday, because I would get exploded for copyright in an instant if I tried to play Rock Band 2 for the Xbox 360 on my Twitch channel, or at YouTube, because I'm sure Judas Priest will love me playing their music on YouTube to a stream. But it would be really awesome to be able to do that, like to be able to play Rock Band 2 again with all of my DLC and all of my stuff, the actual foundations of my rhythm gaming. And also, I would just really like to get back into playing the games. Just alchemy into copyright-free music. I can't do audio alchemy. That's way beyond my reach. I'll give you a cracked ROM of Rock Band 2, but every song is just me poorly singing the song really poorly over a MIDI. The karaoke cut of Rock Band 2, the really loud karaoke cut at the rock concert. I came up like those people that play Elden Ring with a DDR pad with the drums. Yeah, I'm just gonna start playing random games with the Rock Band 2 drum set. But when I played Rock Band 2 drums and they introduced like the pro mode thing during Rock Band 3, and they added like the 3 cymbals, that's how I started playing the drums. So I did play basically... This is gonna sound messed up, but like a lot of times in rhythm games, you'll hear it referred to as by like, is this a 4-key game, a 6-key game, a 7-key game? Technically speaking, the Rock Band drums pro mode is an 8-key game. Because there are seven different actual drum pads and then the foot pedal. And technically speaking, on pro mode, there were songs that really wanted double pedal. So up to 9. Are there any low-key games? Yes, there is a 1-key rhythm game. There is a 1-key rhythm game called Rhythm Doctor, and it's very hard. I've played Rhythm Doctor on the channel, actually. Also, low-key would be Melatonin. Melatonin would be low-key also. You could also consider a Dance of Fire and Ice low-key, but like kind of. Sort of. It's not as soon as you get into customs. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to me yap for a little bit. I had a weekend. It was like a bad weekend, like a really bad weekend, and then a really good weekend all rolled into the same weekend. Like yesterday was awesome. Good day. Yesterday made up for how bad Saturday and Friday were, but Sunday was good.
It's true, isn't it? You scoured Typhon from this world.
I forgot I did
The prophecy
that.
I saw must have not merely been about his reawakening, but his eradication.
I forgot I
How
killed
did you
Typhon.
use this, if I may ask?
I forgot I killed Typhon for good.
A complicated incantation from Headmistress, alongside the essence of Guy
Release all the accumulated yapping. There's probably a little more than that. To be fair.
Your father's
But
spear,
a lot of it would be
and what I saw,
me yapping about
the
Uma
spear
Musume.
could be seen piercing through the storm. Then that must have been you. And so, the fates truly did anticipate that you'd prevail.
Do they anticipate I shall slay Kronos next?
If I but knew.
How are my horses doing? You just saw a lot of losses. Lots of people do be posting their L's on twitter.com. I posted my partial W's. Because today was the first day of the champions meeting, which I was not expecting, because I took like a 3-day break. I took like a three-day break because I got burnt out on preparing for it. So I am only like 60% confident in my horses, but we went 12 and 8 on day 1. which it should have been higher than that, but I ran into a lobby that was literally just like, what if you ran 5 straight finale tier matches in a row? Like, this isn't day 1 with everybody in the pool. This is like all of the whales and the turbo sweats have got together to corner you in an alleyway and beat you to death. That happened in one of my sets exclusively. And I went 1-4 in that set, and that was uncomfortable. And I was like, oh, is this a sneak preview of what round 2 is going to look like? And the answer is probably, so I'm a little scared.
I'll just clean this up.
You only post your pure W's. I post my L's and my W's. Only honesty on Salem Starlight channel.
You especially. You don't even know what you're missing.
We're trying to set things right, not make them how they used to be. Though, what's your point, Eris?
What's my point? What's your point? All of you are so obsessed with there being a point to everything. You do know there isn't one, don't you? Can't just let loose and have a good time?
What an interesting thing to say.
Not under the present circumstances, no.
I guess that's all she would be concerned about. Like, that makes sense.
Sister Artemis, I really have to talk to you about something of the utmost importance right now.
Not in the circle of singing, you don't.
Nice try, Sister Malinui, but I won't break that easily. Not here. Now, are you going to join in or not?
I could do that, but then I would continue yapping over you guys, and I'm not supposed to do that. But yeah, my horses are doing alright.
Finally.
Yippee, I can make the dissolution of time! Eris makes a compelling argument for chilling and knocking back 2 or 3 beers. She does.
Time overstepped his bounds, which cannot stand. He shall be stopped, as the 3 fates had planned.
Is done. Death to Kronos.
We're gonna get him. Did you guys get ads? Okay. You're back? Interesting. Wait, how many like minutes of ads did it put you in? Because it should have been 3, unless it's only like 30 seconds for the first like minute or something, or the first time. Because I should have changed it to once an hour, unless, can I like check that midstream? One like 30-second one? Weird. Hold on. I don't know if I should be looking at this midstream, but like, kind of want to. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess the first delay is technically set for 30 minutes, so that's certainly a thing. All right. Well, it will do what it will do. It will do what it will do. I don't know how much I have control over it. If it lets me have control over it, I'll like do the thing I talked about on Twitter, where I plan on like pausing and like refilling my drinks and doing stuff during the break, and you guys all should do the same. The timing was just really funny. It's funny that you say Mazda specifically, because I did drive those a lot in in various racing games.
My choice is hereby made. My path is set.
Like they could advertise Mazdas on the Salem Starlight channel if they asked me. They could also advertise like Subarus. Is there a type of car that I would hate them if they advertised on my channel? Teslas. Well, Cybertruck specifically. If they ever advertised a Cybertruck specifically, I'd be really mad. And I guess like Tesla as a whole now, but I don't really have anything against Tesla owners, because a lot of Tesla owners bought their car prior to the incident. Let's just call it the incident. Like, both my parents are Tesla owners, which they bought before the incident. And it made a lot of sense for them to buy that car at that time. And my dad is, I hesitate to use this, but like very particular about research for buying stuff. So yeah, at the time at which he bought it, it absolutely was the best electric car on the market. Like, just undoubtedly.
You've done it.
Would you show Kalshi if they gave you a lot of money? You can't ask me that question, Jolene. I'm unemployed.
The foul deed is
You
done.
can't ask me that question. That's entrapment. I'm unemployed.
Wielding his power in his absence.
The answer, I guess, is it depends on, like, how much is a lot of money. Because I need you guys to understand that if I shill out for capitalism, it's a lot of goddamn money. Like, a lot of goddamn money. And then I can improve my life and make better streams, and then I can get rid of the sponsorship and be like, we're back to no sponsors. So, temporarily, like, maybe, debatably, I would engage with the beast in order to further my lot in life a little bit and protect the people that are close to me. Not a car guy, but they seem like fine cars, at least as far as electrics go. Yeah, they are fine. Outside of, like, the thing, the box, the most ugly car to ever exist on the history of this planet, they're fine. Pretty good, even.
Before I depart, my brother asked something I didn't know how to answer. If Kronos is destroyed before all this, what exactly happens to us here and now?
Let us discover the truth of it together. I am certain only that this is not goodbye. The conclusion
Ooh,
of your
that's
task
foreboding.
is at hand. Go. End this.
That's foreboding.
See you again soon.
God, I have to remember how to play this game. Give me more moon dust.
Hey, they're saying you got rid of Typhon for good. Don't believe a word of it. What really happened up there?
I can see you didn't really, like, think about it at all. She didn't! She didn't think about it at all. She doesn't care. She's just like, okay, we're gonna do it, and whatever happens, happens. It's like, well, that's a little irresponsible, isn't it? This is the entire world you're dealing with. This is the entirety of, like, the fabric of reality you're dealing with, and you are eradicating the concept of time? Fuck it, we ball. All right, sure. That's the same attitude I take when punching gods in the face in JRPGs, when you destroy the concept of death, and somehow that doesn't have ramifications.
Got rid of Typhon for good is a concise way to put it. Involved a rather complex incantation called Disintegration of Monstrosity, and some other details best left unspoken. But yes, I do believe he's gone.
That is certainly a way to put it, Melanoi.
He's immortal. He can't just be gone, and if he is, why not just do the same to Kronos?
The
To
gods
anybody who
discover
stays on the bad
murder.
side long enough.
The gods discover murder. That's what this game has become, is the gods discover and grapple with the concept of murder.
We've something else in store for Kronos. As for everybody else, they haven't.
That is an
quite as much
insane
just
thing to
yet.
say, Melanoi.
Yet.
Nemesis is like, oh, don't worry. I'll have to get you. Don't worry.
All hail the monster.
Nemesis is like, yeah, all right. I'll get you. Don't worry.
How are you holding up, goddess? My instinct is to celebrate the death of Typhon, but I never forgot the first man I slew. And the light left his eyes.
Typhon sought destruction, and he got it. I won't rejoice in the outcome, but won't lament it either.
Surely nothing can go
Especially
wrong.
when there's
Surely
more to
nothing can go wrong.
You have the right approach. We'll have time to recount every choice and consequence when all of this is over, but for now, best to press on and finish what you started.
I intend.
Not even the wiles and
All right.
stratagems of the resourceful
I have two
sacrifices
options, and you guys can pick
may be sufficient to
what weapon I
overcome
play.
the Titan of Time.
Either I play staff or I play dagger. And the reason those two is because the
They say
staff is the
never
first
to
weapon you start with,
underestimate man.
and the dagger is the weapon she's pictured with on the box art.
Some nightshade.
So make your argument. Stabby savvy? Okay. We have one for dagger. There is a higher chance I fail the dagger run. Do keep that in mind. I'm not nearly as good at playing dagger. 2 for dagger. Okay. I like playing dagger a lot. I'm not as good at it.
It's finally time. Death
Death to Kronos. Dagger, because it'll be funny seeing the gods hating you again. That's true. My last, like, the gods hate me run was Dagger. I think I tried to run, I have no moon dust. Wow, that's cringe. Hi, dog.
Here you go.
Oh, that's right. You can do this.
Good, wasn't it?
I forgot that you can upgrade your pets this way.
Golly, welcome back.
Oh man, I want to know what their upgrades are. Actually,
Join me, Frenos.
okay, we're going with the frog.
I got you this.
Well, together you have extra health, more likely to find lost shades. Freno deals damage when leaping onto foes. Hello?
I'm tempted to try one myself.
Frenos, I'll let you do damage. That sounds awesome.
For you. There.
And we'll have a little bit of extra HP. You like Cat because of extra Death Defiance? That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even know Cat has extra Death Defiance. Okay.
Commander, what is the consensus here about
Also, Cat is
Prometheus?
Cat.
If some mortals venerated him, perhaps you and your disciples feel conflicted that he now opposes us.
In this case, I'm taking Frog because Frog is her starter pet, and I feel like it is more thematic to finish the game with the pet she starts with.
The Titan who brought fire, reason,
10
beliefs, and the
HP.
arts
Oh,
and
God.
stuff to mortal kind. Then faced the vengeance of the gods for all of that. Can't stand the guy. Let him have it.
Wait, you can't stand him even though he did so much for you? Though mortals can be difficult to please.
Really?
Well, let's see. Has he been nice to you, or has he tried to kill you? So what if he butted us up way back when? Not like he's done much for us lately.
Yeah, okay. I can respect that.
He has tried to kill me. This must be quite a change from Thessaly.
Alrighty. Oh, damn. Am I not allowed to... Okay. I would have to take... Wings and kill Hecate at 2 fear. I can do that afterwards.
Wait. Done with Typhon. Kronos next.
I forgot I did that Typhon run at 4 fear, actually. I forgot I did it at 4 fear.
For my family.
Alright. Does Aphrodite hate me? It's time to find out.
You really did it, gorgeous. That ugly monster's finally gone. I never could tell if he even had a heart, as there was not a trace of love in him at all. Only the worst intentions and desires. So much for those.
Yeah, they're gone. She does not hate me. She, in fact, loves me.
Yes.
She loves me this time. Yippee!
Chaos seeks me.
We all love Salem? Well, if only I hope that's true. I imagine everybody in the chat here does, though. Amazed? Me too. I'm also amazed. She loves me.
Recently, I've ceased to sense the being you call Typhon, which is unusual considering his size.
He's big.
I'm wondering whether this indicates some sort of trouble I am having, or if Typhon merely is no longer there.
Merely. Alright.
The father of all monsters is destroyed, Almighty Chaos. It was an action I did not take lightly, but the threat against my family was significant and pervasive. He left us no choice.
That is a hell of a thing to say, Melanoi.
You could have chosen the destruction of Olympus. Nonetheless, I understand why you do not. The power to unmake creations such as that. I would be curious to learn it for myself, although perhaps I would not use it sparingly.
Chaos is like, it would be interesting to learn how to kill things. Which is a crazy thing to say. Afterwards, your specials deal 87% damage. Wait a second. You channel your Omega Moose faster. We'll take the specials, do more damage. For the next encounters, you have less HP. Well, that's fine. I'll live. I'll tank it. I'll live. $99 damage on first swing is crazy. $99 damage on first swing is crazy. We're gonna get the HP actually, because it's safer. Okay. Beautiful mirror, rank up. Wow, I can use the effect of the beautiful mirror again.
The princess waits.
Got you. Cheer up, Mopa.
Damn, we got a moper. It's so sad. All right. Demeter special, please.
Fighting Kronos is our solitary goal. Show him no more
Putting my hands out like I'm begging for a blessing. Demeter special, please. She didn't listen! That's okay. Demeter cast is also fine. Ares special? Okay, that's fine.
What say you, Homer?
The father of all monsters, slain. I scarce believed it when I heard, but my lord father and dear mother quite insisted this was true. It seems that you possess a power far more terrifying even than our vanquished foe.
I wonder how Ares feels about you learning about murder. Like the murder for immortals. Let's see. Wounds. Your strike has plus 50 power when inflicting this. That might be kind of good with this, actually. Because I shouldn't be throwing it super often, and it's going to make that like hit a little harder, I think. Like first throw.
And burgundy. Oh, welcome. That's on the house.
Thank you. Is this all on the house?
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to see a woodsy goddess stalking through. Greenish attire, wielding a bow about her height.
I know which one you mean, my friend, and I know she's been nosing about. As a rule, I stay away from goddesses like that, even if they are your kin.
Goddesses like that, derogatory.
Goddesses like what? You make it sound as though you fear Olympus more than you fear Kronos himself.
I bet you she does.
Oh, I do. It's not Kronos that made me this way. If anything, I've grown more used to it with time. Now go find your woodsy goddess, and be careful not to lead her here, all right?
She hates them. Don an outfit that creates one fate fabric. Put Melanie in black.
Thanks, Arachne.
I don't need the money. If you knew why she's a spider. Yeah, I don't actually remember why she's a spider. 85 on first throw, not bad, okay. Something. 105 on first throw, okay. Alright. We're getting somewhere.
Must have been my chaos spoon just then.
I would like the money, please.
Property.
Oh, hell yes. Like 200 for an initial throw is crazy. That's awesome.
Now then.
The Chaos Boon really making the damage in this build come together.
More caskets.
Punk. I don't have to respect them at all. Wait, because there's like lots of dudes here and I just get to do this. And they just like distribute a ton of damage to a bunch of people randomly. Wait, this is awesome. your attacks do more damage to nearby foes. I would like that to do more damage.
Got it.
What if I could recover mana when I hit people? Athena got better. Oh! That, you know, I could see that happening. It's unfortunate. I don't even have to get close to them to kill them. This is awesome. Imagine if this had bounce. That's a lot of damage just to be doing at random.
The monster's down and out? And I mean out for good, as in we can't find any trace of him at all. They're telling me you turned Typhon to ash dearie. That's proper scary stuff.
Yeah, we sure did do that. Thumbs up. I'll be so good against the fishes later. Yeah. Give me the bad restoration version. I don't use that much mana, but like it'll help. Get away from me.
For me. Calm that shade down, Freenos.
I believe in you, frog. I think we'll take the sword this time. Oh, hell yes.
Master Craftsman's gift.
Did you watch the new Hades 2 trailer for the Xbox release? I didn't. I didn't even know that there was a new trailer for the Xbox release. Evil Salem has arrived. She was always here.
Do you think Arachne's going to be
All witches have a mandatory evil laugh. I'm sorry, it comes with the clause.
Or safe for her. And now I fear that Erebus is not much better off.
She'll be fine. She's good at keeping safe. But I can go watch the Hades 2 trailer.
Twice as resourceful
There
as
is
just about anybody. 4 times.
Whoa! Like, more naked than when she gets in the hot spring?
Headmistress awaits.
Whoa.
Hello, granddaughter.
No.
Oh!
It seems the pathways into Erebus are not as well protected as they used to be. I take it this here's the individual who pitted you against me, is this not?
Oh, that's,
Headmistress! Headmistress, fight him! Fight! Fight back!
That's not good.
This headmistress of yours has considerable knowledge to have thus concealed you. But she is weary. Such that time caught up with her at last. She hears not a word you say.
Unhand her, wretch. Unhand her, or I'll tear you to pieces.
My own children tore me to pieces once before. Look what I've got them. Whoever this is, perhaps she shall be more cooperative than you. Although I'm not particularly optimistic, nor should you be. Good evening.
Come back!
Okay. That's very different. That's very, very different.
Hold on, Headmistress.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that was an easy fight. Yeah, my build is so good. I didn't even need to use it on the... Oh dear. Am I just not gonna have bosses going down there? Bonk. Awesome. Wait, this is awesome. I don't even have to swing at them. Hey, give me enhanced, like, charging speed or running speed or something. Hey, there's a lot of dudes here. What if they just weren't, actually? $212. That's just a... Okay. Can't believe Kronos interrupted the naked ladies talk. He would though.
That monstrosity up here since
He
you asked if it
would.
was.
He would do
Why am I
that.
surprised? I figured if anyone could pull something like that off, it would be you.
What if we got money? Is it just me or is Solo louder than normal? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alrighty. That worked out very well. That's the easiest that fight's ever been. Your attacks gain power, but you prime 20. What if they gained more power, actually?
In black and murky Oceanus past the border of the underworld, the putrid waters are purified.
What if I got another chaos
Poseidon
boon?
holds no sway.
Wouldn't that go hard? I think it would go really hard, even if I have to fight Scylla with it. It'll be fine. Whoa. That's almost really hard to turn down, but I'm gonna, because I think it'll be funny. Hello again, Chaos. I'm back. For the next 5 encounters, you take a bunch of damage after you restore a lot of HP per location. I'll take that, sure. I don't like the location rewards being hidden, personally. Like, it sounds like it's fine. Whoa. Hello? You were right about it just dealing with the fishes, like, instantaneously. I'm gonna have to fight the boss like this. You know, somehow I knew I would have to fight the boss like this, but like I knew I'd have to fight the boss like this. Your foes perish in a blast that damages any surrounding foes. Yep, let's just do that. It'll be funny. Alright. How are you guys doing?
What is she wearing? Was that a new song I heard on my way in? Something about treasures glimmering, another one about the sea.
You could have said, Skilla, I don't know anything about themes, so I just can't appreciate the depth of your work. But yeah, it is a new song. And
I suppose the second part is imminent. You make your performances unnecessarily difficult by fighting me, but that's a choice you keep on making.
Oh?
well, we have to drown someone. And sailors have gotten too easy, lady. You'll never be an artist. if you
Got
don't
it.
push
They're trying to
harder
drown
and
gods.
harder and
She's trying to drown gods because she's trying to challenge herself as an artist.
This song's called Bewitching Eyes. You look at me with bewitching eyes.
Oh?
Rain in a queen, give me butterflies. I can't disguise.
Ow. Don't ask me why I let that happen. Just don't ask at all. I got distracted by the music. They hit me with a rock ballad and I was very confused. Oh gosh. Ow. Ow. Listen, I know I'm taking bonus damage, but like this doesn't need to be happening, right? You know, I could just not be stupid. Like, I could just not be stupid. Wait. What am I doing? What am I doing, actually? She forgot her special gimmick. All right. She remembered the dagger special? Yeah, I remembered what daggers I was using. I was like, wait, why am I taking so much damage? Can't I do something about that? Oh, that's right. You have an invincible reversal. Right. You can just do that. It's okay, I remember. I've gotten all of those, so I don't need them. That's Typhon. We're just gonna onion it, because that's safe. Not like I need the onion, because I'll be recovering per location anyway, but, you know. It's not like I need the onion. This is gonna be like the safest run with no HP ever. Bonk. Damn, he exploded. Where are we going? All the way over here? So far. Thank you. Glass cannon build? Yeah. I recover a lot of HP as long as I don't explode. I don't even have to get close to them. It's so funny how much damage this does. Watch. He exploded. And things explode when I kill them. They just take so much damage. And for why? Why do they take so much damage when I throw my knife at them? The single press triangle doing the most heavy lifting of all time. Get back here. Can I get... Your specials deal more damage and inflict wounds. Sure. I would like that too. And I would also like the second hammer, even though I'm missing the Aphrodite. It's fine. I want the second hammer. I want it really bad. Bonk. Damn, they take so much damage. Finally, I'm free from the curse of taking extra damage. You can just get bonus armor for free. Wait, that's a lot of dudes. This build is so safe. I'm so safe. I'm so secure. Your specials have 15 power and deal damage in a wider area. Yes, please, actually. That would be wonderful. Whoa. That is... Okay. Listen, Melanie, I knew you were the edgiest motherfucker around, but, like, look how evil this looks. She's throwing... I'm throwing Shadow the Hedgehog. Bonk. I'm literally throwing Shadow the Hedgehog at them. You know what? Sure. Let's go get the Demeter thing. Oh, you're dead already. That's kind of unfortunate. And then you get that from the back. No, you're putting me in jail. That was nice and easy. Why are there multiple of these here? Hello? So I guess I wonder in what ways they're gonna write this ending so that the game can technically continue forever. Your Omega attack deals more damage, but you deal takes plus 10. Sure, that works for me. I can make it do more damage. Wow, that is a lot of things. Do I need that many ashes? Oh, actually, I need you to stop existing, thank you. Alrighty. Very helpful, very helpful, very, very, very helpful. I love when the enemies listen to me when I tell them to do awful things like stop existing. To be fair, I guess I'm the one that's making them stop existing, so like I bear the sin for that, but like that's fine. They don't need to know. Whoa. Whoa. That's a lot of you guys, actually. What if you all died? Such is my task, and such will be executed. I don't even, like, need to do it this way. It's just funny. Did I take damage for that? I think I did. No, my armor! Wasn't paying attention! Oh gosh. I'm disrespecting the enemy and being punished for my sins! It really do be like that, though. Nice. I have 612 money, so I think we'll do that. No longer made out of glass. Your Omega cast deals more damage if you're in the binding circle. The bonus is doubled. Your cast also create a gust. Sure. I don't really like Demeter dash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why do I feel like I'm about to get shot by something? I wasn't wrong. What's not incorrect? Actually, wait, hold on. Wow, that sucked, actually. I got put into an unwinnable position by the dog! Would you believe that this is the very, very, very first time I've ever taken the Reflecting Knife special? Like, I've literally never taken it before. It's kind of crazy, actually. Of course, that's because my build is kind of extreme and I do a lot of... Wait, let me just grab that in the middle of battle. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, it's fine. Swing at me, I dare you. Are you ready? Okay. Okay. A lot of the dagger upgrades are kind of meh unless you have the right build. They really feel that way. Like, so many of... I think a problem that I have with it is that a lot of them are special focused, and special does not feel good. Like, I haven't figured out... Like, this is the very first time I've basically done a special focused dagger build and had it feel okay. And I actually think Ares front-loading the damage on, like, tap dagger and making it actually hit, like, reasonably hard feels good. Like, that's the first time I've ever been like, whoa, that's real. That does stuff. Because normally it doesn't like, you would want it to apply, like, status effects, maybe? But you wouldn't get to use it as much as I'm getting to use it. Honestly, this build feels like the strongest I've ever been in here. Like, by kind of a lot. Wait, like, kind of a big a lot?
Be very careful where you tread, my girl.
Oh, really? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Ow. What if I just went through all the bonus paths, actually? Because I can afford to do so, because I have a lot of healing. Whoa, there's rats. There's the rats. And I just get to do that. Like, I have a room clear on my special. Like, I actually wouldn't want it to be a straight line, where that's not usually the case. Like, normally, I really like the dagger upgrade that lets you throw all of them straight at the opponent, because then when you charge it, you can just, you have a direct, like, death laser. But I don't need a death laser. I have a bouncing laser. Wait, is there nothing? There's nothing in here? Awful. Uh-oh. Is this only 3 dudes? No, it's not. It's more than that. No, I'm being punched. Alright, give me those. Your attacks deal more damage, your casts deal more damage. An extra 10 every 0.5 seconds seems like decent, but like also not really. So what if we just do it off the attack? Because that will work every time. Do I not get to see Hades on this trip? Is that like not allowed? I think it's also really funny how when you're doing this, so many of the rooms get so much more difficult the instant you decide to actually go through the side paths. No? Do you guys normally do this? Like this warping thing? Is that normal? Am I just not paying attention normally? Ow. Where am I going? It was this direction. Hey Salem, why are you going down all the side paths when you don't normally? Because I thought it would be fun, frankly. Let's get back here. I just needed to do a lot of damage, sorry. And like stun lock you into the corner and beat you to death. Sorry, that just kind of had to happen that way. I don't make the rules. Whenever you clear enough encounters, I'm not doing that many encounters, so fine, I will take the gust damage. I don't need to do this, but this will either come back to haunt me or be really awesome.
I love it.
Get a chance to dodge for each air boon you have. Alright, sure.
Don't want my blessings while they're good and hot, do you? Then this ought to warm you up in the meantime.
This'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Whoa, that's a lot of fire. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The floor is lava, literally. I think this is the first time I've ever done Hestia's, like, versus moon. Or, like, versus floor. It is lava.
Just a little steamed back there, but I am back to my usual, quite irritable self.
Yeah, you're always a little mad, aren't you? But that's okay. Fire's always a little upset. Hold a cast to aim a fireball that explodes at impact. I would love that. I would love to be able to throw a fireball and have it explode into a frozen storm. That's a completely normal thing to happen. No, I missed! I do think that these are like... Oh! Wait. Hold on. Is that real? Oh my god, it is. Holy shit. You can do what? It's not just that they have to bounce off of an enemy, they can bounce off of the wall? Oh my god. I'm discovering tech I didn't even think was possible. Wait. So I can, like... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. I didn't know that you couldn't do that. Or that you could, like, do that. I'm not close enough. But, like, what that means is... Okay. That means that that one is almost objectively better than the one that lets you throw straight. Well, maybe, because there has to be a wall in the area. And in some arenas, there's not actually a wall. Like, I don't think there's a wall in Kronos' arena, so I don't think you can use this trick again. Well, there's a wall in phase 1. I have a lot of money. 950, 1100. I just get to buy out the whole shop.
Associate does with all that coin, really.
I just get to buy out the whole shop. That's crazy. Hello? Whenever you take damage, you lose money before you lose. Awesome. Yeah. We'll do that. You deal more damage. And then that. I'll leave a little bit of money as insurance, because I think it'll be funny if I kill him with full health.
Where is she?
She is now my guest. What did you call that old witch whom you seem to care about so much? Your headmistress? Tell me now exactly who she is, if you yet value her well-being in the least.
She was my mother's handmaiden, nothing more. When you attacked my father's house, she took me away. When I came of age, I vowed to stop you, despite her efforts to dissuade me. Let her go.
At first I thought perhaps that you were a child of Zeus rather than Hades. But you are a terrible liar, granddaughter. Now you shall suffer for your actions.
You wonder what happens if you lose this fight? Yeah.
Don't you touch her!
This would feel like the worst one to lose, honestly. Like, you're really not supposed to. You better throw that, please.
Do you not wish to meet more of my guests?
You really need to stop bubbling, my friend. Dodged? Wow, I love to dodge. That one attack cost me 100 gold. That's really funny. God, they're like... No. Actually, hold on. Okay, fine. You're gonna do a second one, aren't you? Yep, you are. Okay. Yeah, no, like, Hermes, like, buff, I think is only really good when you take it at the last store, like I did. I don't expect you to show mercy on me, but I do expect you to not be very good at stopping me like you haven't been until now. Unless somehow you have a third phase, but you're not gonna have a third phase. At least I don't think you will. Come on, swing at me, you fool. No, this is uncomfortable. Wow, you're so good at aiming. Come on. I was trying to parry, but he was just not engaging with me in a way that let that happen. Oh, okay. My money! Uh-oh. Come on, swing at me again, I dare you. That attack is so bad at hitting you if you stand still. It's really funny how bad it is at hitting you if you stand still. I'm poor! Anyway. I have full HP. I have full HP still.
You wish to bring about the end of time? Well then observe, for I shall give you but a glimpse. Come finish what your father started, granddaughter.
Oh.
Do take a good look around.
Okay, fine. I guess you do have a third phase. Fine. Oh, Jesus. Fucking Extreme Measures 3, huh? Is that what we're going at? Would you stop monologuing? Oh, okay.
Time is the one thing in this life which once discarded can never be recovered. Be gone now from my sight.
He's got an after image? Wow, this isn't... What the fuck? This is an Extreme Measures 3 fight. What the fuck? Normally you save this shit. Ow. Good lord, okay. You actually made me have to lock in! You jerk! Okay, fine! Jesus. I'm realizing now that this battle is supremely losable. Holy shit. Good Good lord. That's a really loser. Wait.
You give her back. Right.
I did not notice. I did not. I just noticed that right before I said that it was losable because I was not looking at that part of my UI.
You care so much for this.
God, you are such. People would care about you if you weren't such a bastard.
Showed me even an iota of concern.
What reason would they have to care? Look what you've done. You're trying to take everything from us. Our future.
We are family. We do not take, we share. Destroy me then, if you possess such strength, and see what future you shall bring about.
This is for that future. And our family.
Future. Family.
Done here. Now.
Alrighty then. We'll see how this goes.
For the moment, time stands still, stricken by the enchanted spear Gygaros, and temporarily susceptible to one final step the Princess of the Dead has planned.
Now for Zagreus to do his part. That ought to hold you. A little extra time for what comes next.
Alrighty then. I sure do have infinite death defiance.
Hold on, Headmistress. To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend.
Yeah, if that is extreme measures, it's much easier than extreme measures Hades. Because extreme measures Hades is diabolical. Actually, I never actually beat extreme measures 4 in Hades 1. I probably could if I went back to it now, but it's a bitch, you can say. It's oh god, it's so evil. It's so evil.
It has to. I mean, why wouldn't it? If everything she says has happened, will happen. There. Melinoe, you've returned. You've no idea how much difficulty I had falling asleep so I could see you here again. So what's the word? Have you prepared the spear?
Take hold of Gygaros and we'll find out. You'll have to go immediately to where Kronos resides. Speak to him, but do not mention me at all, as I've not yet been born. I'll be counting on you to succeed.
And the plan is, once I find him, either we become best mates, or else it's death to Kronos, like you said. Do you truly think there's any possibility he comes around?
The way they've set this up is there is actually a possibility he comes around.
Knowing there are infinite possibilities, then I suppose so, yes. But I'm so angry with him still, and frightened about what may come to pass. He's taken so much from me, from all of us, and yet he wants his family back too. One way or another, he'll get what's coming. We all will.
He's like the personification of somebody who did something awful and then got what was coming to them and then was mad about the fact that they got what was coming to them and then like did something awful again. So...
Alright. But we're getting your family back, not just his. Whew, this is a lot. To think the Spear of Fathers has the power to destroy a deathless titan.
It shall in just a moment, so hold it close. May earth and night and darkness hear me now.
So how do they
True
do
death
this?
to the deathless by my vow. Dissolution of time.
Gygaros, it's grown hot to the touch, but feels much lighter than before as well. I suppose I should be careful not to prod somebody with it. Besides Kronos.
Go, Zagreus. I've done everything I can here. And we'll see
Suddenly you are asked to play Hades 1 as spear-wielding Zagreus.
For now, farewell.
That would be kind of cool if they do that, but I don't know that they will.
I hope this works.
Thank God.
What now? What is all that infernal racket?
Damn, he be fighting.
Dodge. Dodge. Dodge.
Oh, hello.
Who goes there? You lack the clothing of the satyrs' hooves, and have a countenance which I know not.
He sounds eviler, but he's also like in shadow.
You must be grandfather. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm called Zagreus. I got a tip about your quite suspicious cabin and decided to go take a look. What are you doing here, if I may ask?
Recuperated. What else would I possibly be doing in a place such as this? So I suppose Hades is to thank for this new grandchild of mine. I never thought that I would see the age when he became a father for himself.
Oh, he's a wonderful father, if you must know. My sole disappointment is that I'm an only child. But he and my dear mother Persephone, the underworld queen, truly love each other, so down the line, one can hope.
Why are you telling me all this? So immediately lets my satyrs tear into shreds. Where are those blasted satyrs anyhow?
He beat him up.
Grandfather, I'm telling you all this because I thought I'd make a little small talk here before I have to do you in. If you would bring pain and suffering upon my house, as our designated security specialist, I cannot allow that.
What do you know of my intent? You dare speak to me of pain and suffering? Here I have wrought it since an eon prior to when you were but a twinkle in your father's eye. He and his brothers, traitors and usurpers.
They're your children. Father and I also used to fight. He'd grown isolated from Olympus, and Persephone and me didn't do him any good. What about you? We've only met. Are you prepared to sweep me into your old grudge?
If necessary, yes, of course. Your father and his brothers surely have already poisoned you and your entire generation against me.
Would I be speaking to you if that were the case? Here's the arrangement. Either come along quietly to a little surprise family reunion, or take this spear repeatedly, and you won't soon recuperate, I swear. Which is it going to be?
You, who threaten me with annihilation, have not experienced a world without time. You would have to dearly miss my influence. Nor shall I be shamed and ridiculed before my kin. What do you have me do when they look upon me?
Apologize for being an asshole. And ads? Oh god, okay. How long for ads? Like 2 min? It's over for you? Are they actually only 30 seconds long? What the hell? That is so bizarre. That's not what I, like, told it to do. 40 seconds? That's not what I told it to do at all. I don't understand this website. It does what it wants.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps just act like you're my grandfather rather than sneaking underneath the house.
It's a bit more than 30. I see.
Your time. Why don't you extrapolate a bit?
Extrapolate what? Actually feel the life in which Grandfather Time is there to coddle the spoiled child of my rancorous son. He shall drive that accursed spear through me on sight if you do not.
Well, why will he do that, Kronos?
No, because you'll be under my protection. And also, no, it won't just be a joy-filled life, especially if you keep on. But it'll probably be better than whatever this is. Now make your choice already. I don't have all day or night.
Severin, a future with such grandchildren as you, or the eternal void. How can I possibly decide?
Uh-huh.
That's it, I'm stabbing you.
Wait. All this time for naught.
No, wait. He's just like... Zagreus is like, okay. That's it, I'm stabbing you. Wait, hold on. wait, back up.
2, 1. Ready or not, hence I go.
Oh, I have to play as Kronos? This sucks.
You said yourself Mother could use some rest. Why don't you join her? I can keep an eye on things.
No, Nyx is with the Queen. Nor shall I leave my daughter unattended.
Unattended? You act like I may not be the best influence on her.
I do not act.
Oh, hello. Well, this is a rare treat. The both of you together in this lounge. What brings you here, Grandfather?
I
I yet to seek the girl's whereabouts is what? I have turned over this residence in its entirety and found nary a sign. She is already as elusive as you always were, Hades.
Mm-hmm.
That or your old senses have dulled. She went running over there by the head chef, where she yet lingers in silence. Go before her patience wears thin.
What Father meant to say was, no, we've no idea where my good son's little sister is. She could be anywhere. Have you tried checking the administrative
God,
chamber?
I sound like
Can't that
Hypnos.
sound like Hypnos?
I do appreciate the hint.
Keep up the good work.
Where are you, my girl?
Oh my god, Tiny Malinoi. Your ads were definitely longer. Okay, that makes sense. So, very short thing is basically, God, the ads being not the same duration is insane. This is a functional website that I am forced into using. Anyway, basically Zagreus threatened to kill him, and then he said, no, wait, and then they basically time skipped to a long time later, but not the present.
There you are at last. You might have kept me searching for a while yet, that you found.
So I'm assuming they reconciled in some way.
It sure took you long enough. I was beginning to think I might never see you again.
Tiny baby Malinoi, but she's in red now.
That is precisely what your father said when Zagreus first brought me here. Well, are we to suffer through another round?
No, this game is too easy. Tell me another one of your tales about the Golden Age.
Perhaps when you are older, lest your father be displeased. If you defy him, you merely get a mild reprimand. If I defy
He's still bitter about it.
cut to little bite-sized bits, which then are sprinkled throughout Tartarus.
Ew. Well, if father ever does that, I shall simply go find all the bits and put you back together again.
A little grandchild would say that, yeah.
Spoken with the generosity of youth. You are the only one around here who would say such things, Malinoi.
Time does heal all wounds, technically, if you let it.
Truly? But don't the others like you, grandfather?
Oh, they can never get enough of me, my girl. Except, we still have had our differences. But let me not concern you with the past. The only time that matters is right now. And right now... Tag, you are it.
Hey, no fair!
Is this the future? Or is it the past? Not merely mine, but yours, granddaughter. Everybody in this house.
Easy there, Cerberus.
That's at last. Just like we trained.
Her learning to use a sword.
Alright, this way, please.
Unbelievable.
Malinoi with long hair.
What happened then?
I the bloodiest part.
Hades.
I don't know if that's me.
Oh my god, wait. Do you see Malinoi and Meg doing their nails together?
I finally won!
Last.
It's in the blood.
Her learning to sing with Orpheus. Hello, Lunar. You have certainly showed up at the finale.
Night and darkness guide me.
So she was actually allowed to grow up at home in that future.
I remember all of that.
So they did a singular timeline convergence.
The way it could have been. Oh gods, Zagreus, did it work?
Is that Nyx?
What?
Oh, that's Hecate.
Prepare to suffer for all that you've done, wretch. Or shall I stay my hand merely because you made the mistake of loosening your hold on me?
All of these newfound thoughts within my mind. Was all of this your doing, witch? I have no memory of you. And yet,
So brainwashing the old man and also your family and also yourself. Is it brainwashing if you just kind of set up an alternate future that you were allowed to live? Like, this is maybe one of the more direct ways I've seen, like, a timeline convergence be happened, is like, yeah, you guys did all live that alternate timeline, and now you have the memories of the alternate timeline, but the effects of the present are still here.
Kronos, headmistress, wait. I think I can explain.
Eleanor, where are we? One instant I discover that our enemy invaded Erebus, the next I know he's groveling about my feet. How is this possible? What have you done?
Well...
Headmistress, you don't remember, because you weren't there with me. But as for you, Kronos, who am I now to you?
you are my granddaughter, Melinui, whom I know both from this life and an altogether different one, which I now realize was but a dream, a delusion. So then, all I have left is this.
All that you see is what you wrought. As for this other life, how much of it do you recall?
Your youth here in this house with me. How you delighted in a hiding game when you were but a girl. How you and Zagreus would fight, but out of love. Not in the way we fought this very night. I did not realize there could have been this other past we shared. This better past.
Better past. Nonsense. None of it occurred. Nothing has changed. You should be gone, Titan. Not flooded with false memories.
All these memories that sprang to his mind. I remember that.
Yeah, that makes sense. The alternate solution that Zagreus offered.
But I struck, ever hated and shunned. Finish what you set your mind to, granddaughter.
It gave him the desire to kill himself. Damn.
Not for one moment longer.
Alright, let's see.
Silence! Melinoi, come to your senses. Whatever you did, this wretch is finished and shan't be using his old tricks again.
I have complicated feelings about this ending.
Wait, please, let me prove this to you. Kronos, grandfather, listen to me. Steady yourself. Use what power you yet have, and release our family from your hold.
Our family? They are bound as yet. I had them bound. For all this time. What have I done?
Father, mother, brother.
There's more than that, you piece of shit.
Family. Where are we? Is this my house? Father, what is the meaning of all this?
Oh, Hades. Perhaps the princess can explain. As for the queen and prince and all the rest, Melinui, they need but hear your voice. And I await their judgment and your own. Go on, then.
Okay, so I can run. 1.
This had better work. Queen Persephone, Prince Zagreus, return to us.
Okay.
Hades,
Mother.
Melinui, you're all grown up. But then...
Damn, they're all just live now. Alright.
Oh, my heart.
Melinui, it's really you. You look just like your nightmare reflection did. So long ago, before the little you was even born. Did we succeed? Oh, I'm shaking.
Imagine being Zagreus, specifically. Like, imagine being Zagreus, actually. That's gotta be wild.
Give them time. And give me death. Go on and send me to the blasted void already. You son or that witch, or you granddaughter, one of you. For I am weary of it all. You long for a world without me. It is yours.
Grandfather, no. How could you say that after all we've been through together? I swore you'd be under my protection and... Oh, gods. What happened to this place?
Yeah.
I took this place as what, Zagreus? And ruined it. You need not advocate for me again. You never knew my real self. Merely a possibility and nothing more. And you, Millennium, to think I put you through all this. Take your vengeance.
Okay.
No. Our family's had enough for now. Who else recalls what happened? Memories as vivid as any you hold dear, but of a separate life we might have lived. Mother, do you remember?
I do. You were insatiably curious as a child, and sometimes too much even for me to handle, so Zagreus and Kronos, they often helped take care of you.
I too remember now. That father was with us after Zagreus discovered him and took him in. Yet all the while, I have been a
Sorry, I'm like really quiet. I'm like
his prisoner here in this time of ours.
both letting the scene play out and trying to piece together my feelings about this entire scene.
Lord Hades, do not believe these falsehoods coursing through your minds. Even your son and daughter seem susceptible. You all have been manipulated by the Titan's spell.
Headmistress, that's not true. Don't you understand? The dissolution of time, this is how I manifested it. You always said the task was mine, as were the methods I employed. This was the path I chose.
Then you failed. Death to Kronos was the task, yet there he is. Malinoid, what could possibly have compelled you to take such a course?
Your own teachings. To think for myself, not just do as I'm told. But if you still believe destroying Kronos will make our problems go away, then what are you waiting for?
Hecate must be somehow more confused than everybody else in the room. Yeah, because she didn't get to experience that life with any of them.
I shall never forgive this Titan for what he has done. To this world, your family, you, or me.
Dear Hecate, my handmaiden, who said anything about forgiveness? I've never heard such pain in you. Last I recall in this life, just before Kronos struck, your task was to protect our daughter at all costs. And you did. You did.
In our moment of peril, you were the only one we could count on, esteemed Witch of the Crossroads. For
This
that
is
and
so
more, you have our gratitude. For all
interesting.
I did no more than was my charge, O King and Queen. And I remain as ever at your service. Well then, Malinois, what now?
That's a great question. What now?
What now? There is so much to be done. Bringing this house to order, for one thing. Mother, father, you've seen what was possible. Let us give Kronos one chance to make himself useful, starting with our restoration efforts. Would you grant me that?
Granted. We're not finished with you, Kronos.
I did just say time heals all wounds. I did call it. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. That's what I want to say, is I called it. That there was going to be a theme of time heals all wounds.
Granted, but only this one chance.
If you let it. You can pretty easily not let it, but it also doesn't heal all wounds. It's a saying of certain kinds that is partially true and partially not.
You would permit me such a chance? But I cannot change what already occurred. Cannot undo the unforgivable decisions I have made.
Your time itself. We're not demanding you move backward. We're demanding you move forward.
To move forward. That is all I have ever known. Then I shall make time.
No, actually, that is not all you have never known. You were very firmly stuck in the past and your old ways and your demands of people worshiping you like you were God. Which, I mean, I guess you kind of were, but at the same time, you were a right bastard to your kids, which is why they hated you. You must have been, like, the most abusive father of all time, which is why they killed you and scattered your remains across Tartarus, which is why you came back to life and were trying to kill them. Or not necessarily. You didn't even actually kill them, you just wanted to punish them for their insolence. I guess he could have technically killed them, or tried to kill them. But I guess the gods don't really have the tools to kill each other up until now. So that is so interesting. That this is the angle they would take with it.
Kind as to get these
Because they can't, like, you can't kill time. Like, if you kill time, everything stops.
And so the Princess of the Dead remained in the House of Hades with the Titan of Time and the rest, to aid in the recovery of however much was not forever lost. The rightful Underworld King and Queen were swift to organize this relatively painless task, and Shades of the Dead,
damn, he in
still
purple
loyal
now.
to their cause, answered the call. They and the Titan picked up many pieces of the past. And soon, the house grew more like how it used to be. But then, a summons from Olympus arrived, and the princess knew her stay had reached its end.
I like this art of them a lot, and I like that Thanatos is there.
Well, this is it.
Recovering.
Princess?
Oh, hello there. Can I talk to you? No? Okay, fine.
The notoriously fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus rests in his favored spot, and now regards the Princess of the Dead with 3 expressions different than before.
It all feels a little too convenient. No, I think this is just how it ends. I think the twist is that you don't kill him, and that it ends more positively. Because I think they're trying to get into a theme of forgiveness. And perhaps even extending a hand to people that might not even really deserve it, which that's kind of, okay. This is gonna get into a lot of like big personal feelings, so bear with me for a second here. The issue I take with this ending is that very obviously Kronos is a person that has been deeply harmed by his kids. But also he was deeply harmed by his kids because he deeply harmed them. And he's never actually shown to be sorry for harming them. Like, it isn't until he realizes that a world exists in which he could have been... he wouldn't be met with the same animosity, that he decides that pursuing an alternate path is a noble goal. And personally, I feel that the pursuing the alternate path of, like, less animosity and less fighting should always be the goal of a person, and knowing it is possible should not, or like, whether you know it's possible or not, you should attempt to do it anyway. So I don't, like, I guess this is like the game is moralizing at me, and I don't really mind that it's moralizing at me. I just don't think that Kronos ever earned the forgiveness he's being shown, because he never makes an attempt to apologize for the original thing that caused the problem. The original thing that caused the problem is he was so deeply abusive to his kids that they fucking killed him. They killed him or not killed him, but they unmade him and scattered his ashes across Tartarus. And instead of him spending that eons scattered across Tartarus going, maybe I fucked up, he went, I have to get them for doing this to me. They're never going to welcome me again. The kids should listen to their parent. All these sort of awful, like, goddamn horrible boomer ideologies of, like, the old people are supposed to be the ones in charge. He never, like, looked inward and said, am I the problem? He never did that. And even in this ending, they're offering him a bone when he never did that. So, like, he doesn't deserve the forgiveness he's being shown. But, and I'll say but, I do genuinely kind of agree with the theme of, like, forgiveness is something that people should try to show, just in general. Like, you should try to meet people where they're at and try to forgive them for bad things, but you also don't have, or forgive is too strong of a word, but, like, you don't owe people the forgiveness. Like, you don't owe people that, but you can, like, wish that they get better over there. Like, you don't have to behave with hostility towards people always. So, I don't know. This game is complicated. I can see why the ending is super controversial. I remember a lot of my friends from before I was a VTuber played this game, and they're, like, very critical of a lot of story-based games, and all of them were like, this game's ending is quote-unquote even worse than the first ending. And I didn't think that the first ending of Hades 1 was, like, that bad. I thought it was fine. So I was kind of curious to see, like, how this one would, like, try to wrap it up. And I see why they were mad. I see why they were mad. Yeah. Yes. That's a really good way to put it. That forgiveness is a very complex topic, and focusing on any one angle will inevitably leave a lot unsaid. And I think that with a lot of the care that this game takes towards dialogue, they should have made it easier for Millennium to make the choice of trying to forgive him. Because at the time at which she makes that choice, like, it makes sense that Zagreus would make that choice, but it doesn't make sense that Millennium would make that choice. Like, I guess she gets convinced by Zagreus to try to make that choice, which that makes perfect sense. But, like, Kronos and Millennium never really even, like, try to talk to each other about this stuff. Like, you kind of get it from what he says, that he only did it because he felt there would be no other option. Like, he felt he would not be welcomed, and he was really mad about being scattered to the winds. But, yeah, it's just really hard to talk about forgiveness for people that do or have done bad things when they are not making an attempt to be forgiven, I guess. Like, forgiving people that aren't making an attempt to be forgiven that's really something. that's I think that's my problem with it. Like, if I try to boil it down, and this is me talking around it in circles because this is, like, really complex and getting into way more of my morals than I would normally talk about on stream, but forgiving somebody who's not attempting to be forgiven is usually pretty dangerous. There's ways around it that you can, like, express compassionately and stuff, and I always try to do stuff like that, but, like, he was never making an attempt to be forgiven. We just showed him an alternate reality in which he was forgiven, and then he realizes that, like, oh shit, maybe I should have attempted. Maybe you can't undo any of that stuff, but, like, you can start trying to fix it. There's, like, a lot of little good things in the theming here, but overall, I think I'm left kind of unsatisfied by it, because I think it's pushing a narrative. I don't want to say that sucks, because that's too strong of a word, but it is pretty odd. Like, as Evan said, I think it's too neat.
Well, boy, this must be the next best thing to guarding the underworld's gates. Say, do I have your permission to give you a scratch? The way my brother demonstrated before.
Can we pet the dog?
You're a fine dog.
We're allowed to pet the dog! Hell yeah, we pet the dog. Roll credits, we've pet the dog!
My beautiful daughter. We were just talking about you. How you were as a child. Both in this life and the other. Growing up is so difficult. And you had to do it twice.
I do think that the way they harm it, like, did time, like, rewriting time, and that it didn't actually rewrite the present, but it gave the people in the present alternate memories of the past. That's the first time I think I've seen that approach ever taken, and I think that's interesting.
Which makes me beyond fortunate. Hecate was the best caretaker I can imagine, and I'm so grateful to have experienced a life.
Congratulations on the 2 moms, Millennium! Congratulations!
And now you've met this other side of me.
And I shall eagerly await getting to know this other side of you even better. And, Hecate, you're certain it's no burden to you to continue looking after her, just in case?
There's still the epilogue? Yeah, I'll probably I might do one more run on stream, depending on how much, like, extra stuff is here. But I'll probably play the rest of this game off stream, just over time.
I swore to you that no harm shall come to your daughter, O Queen, and that vow remains. And I shall always care for her, whether she resides with me.
Yeah, like, I'm interested to talk to Kronos in the epilogue and see what happens.
Then it's settled. And, Millennium, for what it's worth, I likewise opted not to live at home when I was in my youth.
Please reconsider this, Millennium. You cannot be serious about returning to that dusty glade.
She's like, yeah, I'm going back to the Crossroads. Yeah, that's the hub.
Return whilst you are with us due to laws much older than ours. To serve the unseen.
Is to serve in shadow. I know full well, Headmistress, and do not make this decision lightly, but I can't leave the crossroads, especially when we've so much left to do.
Working with Kronos on this new venture of his, you've been instrumental in altering time as we know it. So you're certainly the best fit to keep things that way.
Mm-hmm. Aha.
Ensuring time keeps working in our favor seems like a good way to spend my own time. It should be interesting, and the matter is...
It'll be funny if he's still, much like Hades is still the final boss, it'll be funny to have to refight him under this new context. Maybe even funnier than fighting Hades and Hades 1.
You were born for much more, but we'll do our share.
Like...
Cerberus has already taken to prancing through the fields of his own accord, and your father and I shall not be far. As for your brother, well, he always...
Yeah, like, Typhon is still gone. Do you fight Zeus? Or, like, Typhon should be gone, you know? But it's interesting to me, like, okay, this is the struggle of designing a story-based roguelite, right? Like, a game that is built on variable amounts of repetition and putting a story in there that is gated by the amount of clears that you do, and then also the game designing in an endless part in the story. Like, they have to resolve the story in such a way that makes additional play still give extra story and not just be like the play before the final run type deal.
All this is going
And that
to be
actually
an
really
adjustment,
constrains the
though,
kind
isn't
of writing they can do.
Even if I'll see you again soon.
Like, by a lot, actually. And one can argue whether it's executed well or not, or how difficult it is, but you know.
Mildly. Now go make your rounds, and I'll see you off before you depart. I love you, baby girl.
I love you too, Mother.
That sure is a sentence to be saying there, Persephone. Damn.
Well, I think we can fix up the rest of this place on our own. Thank you for all your help. Especially the part where you liberated us from our temporal prisons and whatnot.
You're welcome.
Me, I had nothing better to do. Anyhow, we'll have to find a way to cross paths out there. And each keep an eye on Kronos as we tie up some loose ends.
Which eye?
It must be hard to even look at him after everything he did. I can't help but be glad we're all here, but that's easy for me to say, not having been locked in a lifelong conflict.
I'll manage. You helped me realize there even was a path toward this outcome. As I faced Kronos in this house, I started to sense that being cut off from this family was consuming him.
It did, but he never let another option exist.
Good thing we make a decent brother-sister team. Past and present, real and imagined. And now we don't even need Dreamtime witch magic to stay in touch.
I do love Zagreus, though.
No, I suppose not. Feels like we've been through thick and thin together, doesn't it? Even without the memories of a wholly different and generally more pleasant life. Right now, I'd simply settle for a calmer one.
Come on, you're not the settling sort. Anyway, I know this isn't goodbye, and we'll be seeing each other, though still. I'll miss you, little sister. And do send Hypnos back if he can't wake up on his own.
He'll wake up. I'm going to miss you too, big brother. Take care of everyone.
Really stretchy? Yeah. Also, yeah, Hypnos has to wake up, and what does that change? Does that change anything? Thank you for stretch, thank you.
I will. You take care too.
Now I can talk to...
Hail.
It's been an honor, sir.
The honor is mine. Heading out? Olympus doesn't like to be kept waiting, I know.
Now I get to talk to Achilles. Thank you.
Somehow it still feels as if we've only met. What an unusual time.
That it is, Achilles, sir. I have these glimpses now of cherished moments I might have spent with you and the other house servants had the past but gone differently. Are the others doing well?
Thank you for the hydrate redeem also. The hydration today is with orange juice.
Your relatives recovered the most swiftly, but I think we're all still feeling some effects. And catching up on everything we missed, and aiding where we can.
Also, this guy is glowing, like super green.
I'll miss you all. This really does feel like a dream at times. I fear I may forget it, as one tends to do with dreams.
I trust you'll still remember what I always told you about fear. Please don't worry. I know we may not see you for a while, but I shall await whenever we may meet again.
As shall I.
Can't go over that way. So who's over here? So the lounge is still closed. Melenoi is the employee of the month. She's about to die or whatever spirits do here. True. Look at Melenoi. She's the employee of the month. Good for her.
When I was having difficulties with my son, sometimes I thought of you, Father. I cannot fathom having had more children to contend with all at once.
Yes, well, I was not terribly
His portrait
successful at
changed a
contending
lot,
with
I
you,
see.
Lorna, was I? Particularly Zeus. To think that I shall see him and the others again soon.
I can make no assurances about how you shall be received. These dreamlike memories we shared.
Okay.
Mount Olympus, it seems.
So that's why they're
Zeus
being
does have
summoned.
my full report.
Surely a ringing endorsement, but I merely jest. If time can be so cruel, then it is only fitting for children to be much the same. Would you not agree, granddaughter?
That is also true.
We may have more in common than we'd like to admit. But in any event, Lord Uncle Zeus asked you to come alone. Only the Fates now know what lies in store. Although there's still no sign of them, even with Nyx's aid.
None. I cast them into the abyss. Had I known precisely where, they would have known how to get back. Yet if my hypothesis about such possibilities as
Oh, you did what now?
is correct, we may find them.
We shall. And I look forward to testing this hypothesis.
So, okay, is the epilogue finding the Fates?
Would that we could. Gods and titans may be doomed to live forever, but we need not be bound to our old ways.
Okay, that line, that's true. I guess.
Indeed. Father, thank you.
God, I do think about the times that people tell me that people stop changing at like age 25 or something, and I've always thought that was deep bullshit. Like, people change as much as they want to continue changing. You don't ever have to stop continuing, like, changing or learning or growing or becoming a better person.
If not for you,
Things don't get set in stone like
I
that.
trust that we shall see each other again soon. And perhaps even you, Father.
Likewise, Hades. At least this house is mostly to your preference again. Beyond these halls, of course, much more is to be done.
Yes, well, Father, I wish you the
Yeah,
best
we
with
have
the
to
ongoing
re-renovate the underworld and remove all the time
As
gears.
for us, our chariot is here.
That it is. I am prepared.
Shadows conceal you.
Moonlight guide us.
Oh,
Sister Selene.
Nyx and Selene.
My faithful eye of night, my child.
Hello, beautiful
Thank you
woman.
for ensuring that our realm remains secure and keeping watch above it all. I never doubted that I could count on you.
Hello, beautiful woman.
But, Mother, had our watch been more dependable, then none of this would have transpired.
Nyx is like women.
Trying times shall always
Women.
come about, testing our resolve. Thus we grow strong, as do the bonds we share. Even now, I sense the powerful connection between you and the princess of the underworld.
It was my honor to work with Sister Selene Onyx. She has always been my guiding light. I'm so
Melanie, you
pleased
could
that we
stand to
finally
gain
see
a
each
few
other
inches in
again.
height, you know?
A reunion you made possible with Hecate and the unseen. Your services shall be remembered, O Melinoi, princess. Now go, for there are more reunions to be had.
Thank you, Mother, and farewell for now.
I must say, I did not expect that we could ever draw you down this far, Sister Selene. I thought perhaps not even Headmistress could in all her experience.
If you are ready, little star, then let us go, lest we outstay our greetings and farewells. I am honored to have seen these halls, and to return to Shadow with you on this night in victory, not haste.
Come, Melinoi, for all the reasons that Selene says. We have a delivery that we must make besides.
Then let's be off. If only Artemis were here. This
If
would have
only
been a
Artemis were
proper
here.
Sisters reunion, couldn't it?
Then let us ride into the dark above. And do be careful to hold on as we depart.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Goodbye, daughter.
You get to fly like this each night.
If I may briefly interrupt, we have arrived at our initial destination, everyone. Olympus is not far from here.
She's just gonna push him off?
I appreciate the ride upon your gleaming chariot, O Moon. But it is time for me to go. Perhaps my conversations with Hades have prepared me to face my other sons.
Yeah, you have apologies to make, old man.
We've informed
Like
Lord
several?
Zeus of what happened and given our recommendations. Though he'll have many questions for you. And ought to be expecting you by now. Remember the chance you've been given, Grandfather.
Time cannot forget, and ought never to be late. May Zeus at least permit me to assist you from here on, knowing there were real possibilities this all could have gone worse.
To think that the entire flow of time is fractured because of what occurred.
Oh, fractured time.
I would liken it more to a moment of self-discovery on my part. Despite my advanced age, it seems I did not know all that there is to know about myself. But then again, who does? Now farewell, and thank you, granddaughter. Right, off I go.
Well, good evening.
Thought we'd drop in.
Lord Apollo and Lady
Oh, I
Artemis.
see. The gods just be inviting themselves onto our ride.
Beautiful night, Lady Selene. And you must be the esteemed witch of the crossroads. You've trained my cousin very well indeed to have brought Kronos to our heights, still in one piece.
Fine, Apollo, I was incorrect for once. No need to boast. Melindy, I may have wagered that you'd cut the Titan to ribbons sooner than you'd bring him here.
Well,
I know it's unimaginable, but he came here willingly, and Lord Zeus wanted to speak to him in private. Wait, does that mean you were kicked out of your house?
Yeah.
Well, we consider it a palace, but, no. No, we've been appointed to escort you to the crossroads.
Appointed to escort you. You were kicked out of the house.
Bearing a gift. Shall we be off?
You were kicked out of the house.
We ride. Here we go.
Complete the lifelong task of the Princess of the Underworld. Roll credits. We've finished 80s too. That sure is an ending. I did it. I did it all on stream. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. That took much longer than I expected. I think this is the first game I've really finished since coming back to stream, but also I opened up with a bunch of really long games, so thank you guys for writing it out with me and letting me play something so long and hanging out with me and watching and chatting and all that stuff. I appreciate it a lot. I had a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll be. What counts is beating Pro Sakai? What counts? What counts is beating that game, or any rhythm game. Do I have to full combo every Master Song to beat it? Because if so, it might be over for me. It might be like actually over for me. That's the fun part. You don't. No! You can't beat the rhythm game! No! It's so over! But no, I played like that, and then I guess the big thing is E33 is the big one. I'm having a lot of fun with that game though. That game is very good. E33 is very good. The game beat you before? Yeah, it sure did. Hold on, I have a list of all the fun. I can't tab out without the game pausing. I was gonna look at the list of everything I had streamed. E33 is very good. Yeah, I'm liking it a lot. Yakalites, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about the guy that came in at the end of last stream and was like, this is not the damage of somebody's first playthrough. Congrats on beating KDC for real this time, thank you. I'm still thinking about that. I'm still thinking about it. It's really funny. Like, I don't know what to tell you, guy. I read and have many, many years of RPG experience. Prometheus is Ben Star? Wait, Prometheus is Clive Final Fantasy 16? Imagine being good at the game. I'm not even that good at parrying. I'm like probably average at parrying. I just think that I put together some pretty good early game builds. I think that's what happened. They gave you the tools to put together some pretty competent builds pretty early, or at least stuff that feels like correct. Ben Star is in every game? I did not know he was in every game. I just knew he was Clive Final Fantasy 16. You did put together really good builds? Yippee! Okay, that's really funny because I just don't... Guy has never been to a stream from someone who takes copious backseating either. Not you, but you know? Yeah. That's true. Like, people could end up with the builds that I have from backseating, and like, that's not what happened. Not in my case. I just put that image of like the weird pot with all the food in it, I just made some bullshit and you just eat it and you're like, whoa, it's peak actually. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't expect the last Earth Seal I got in E33 to do as much damage as it did. Like, the first time I used it and it did like max damage 3 times, I was like, what the fuck did I do? Random bullshit go. Turns out the random bullshit's real strong. I mean, you guys have watched me play various games where I get to put builds together. You guys probably understand that I'm pretty good at that. Like, I'm not like the best at it ever. Like, if you asked me to do it and say like Slay the Spire, it would take me a really long time. And also, I'm not good at deck builders because I don't understand the interplay between like having too many cards and then not having enough cards. I'm not good at card games. Like, I don't understand what the deck size requirement is supposed to be. I'm sure there's like theories on it, but I'd have to play it a lot to understand, and I just don't do that. But in terms of like, yeah, this works with this, and this works with this, and this works with that, yeah. I like card number go up, but card number go up bad? Card number go up bad. Card number go up bad, true. You actually want to reduce card number, because reducing card, well, you don't necessarily want to reduce card number. You want to have enough card number to like have stable result. Jeff Keighley is in the credits? Card games suck, me who plays Hearthstone a lot. I'm not even gonna say that. Like, I could say that, but my like memories of card games are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In middle school, at the recess table, and somebody stealing my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Cause that happened. I had all my Blue Eyes White Dragon stolen, by the way. Every single one of them. I'm still sad about it. Though it's not my favorite card. My favorite card in Yu-Gi-Oh! By design, it's a really old card, but it's the Barrel Dragon. It's like the mechanical dragon that like has 3 gigantic like railgun cannons on its back. And I remember its effect is literally like flip a coin. If the coin lands on heads, you destroy a card. It's literally the coin flip monster. It would be so bad by today's standards, but it's so funny.
Rightful throne alongside splendorous Persephone, the queen. The attacks upon Olympus finally ceased, and ever since, the gods...
I like this art. This art is good.
...with newfound care. As for the princess of the dead, Millennium, she stayed in steady touch with all her family from the dark comfort of the shadows that had long since been her home.
What happened to your arm, Queen?
Sisters kept their secret vigil over all the realms forevermore.
Isn't that the one that you can evolve without a spell?
Not that way in time, Homer. Though we're not there yet, especially not with the fates still missing.
It might, but I'm not familiar with current Yu-Gi-Oh rules. I can't answer that because I don't know. Narrator name drop. Yeah, that's yeah, it's Homer. It's Homer. Fusion. You might be able to. But at least if you can, it's a newer thing. It didn't exist back then. Task complete!
I said we're not finished.
Task complete!
Don't think I forgot about you, little one. We really did it, didn't we?
Hold on. Wait. I need to do something. Hold on. Dark Souls text generator from soft image macro creator. Hell yeah. Caption unaltered. True. Macro type noun verbed. Yep. Task complete. And then move vertically. Download image. Task complete PNG image. Open OBS. Just finished trivia with friends. How is stream going? Post task complete. I finished it. I finished the game. Hold on. Where did I save this? I might need to save it for later. It's under okay. It's where I know. And then I need to close enough. Me when I do the thing on my to-do list? You might be like, hey Salem, are you making a meme live on stream? And the answer is yes, but you can't see it. Because I had an idea, and then I was like, well, now I need to do this because I'm thinking about it. So you guys just have to deal with the audio of me actually doing this. Now hold the phone. Oh, it's under MISC. I'm stupid. Back. And then I just see this. And then this. And then make it a little smaller. I'm gonna make it like 90% of its size. Or no, like 80% of its size. And then I'm gonna do... Actually, I'll need to think about this later because I need to like... No. I have an idea. Sorry, I took my glasses off for a second. That happened. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do bucket fill black. There we go. We've done it. This isn't the correct resolution on it, but I also don't care. Putting this one in the memes. I wish I had gotten an image of it saying task complete, but also that's kind of a spoiler, so that I'm not going to do that. And I would think it'd be really funny if people would be like, is this the official screen? Because that would be really funny if people think it's the official screen. It's not the official screen, but I did make a meme extremely fast. And I put it in my Discord. And also I'll put it somewhere else so that I know some people can see it. I'm stupid. Nope, that's the wrong Discord. It goes here. But anyway, we finished 82. Congratulations, everybody. We should, like, actually talk to everybody and figure out what is happening. Although, I keep getting messages from people. Huh? Sorry, I'm getting incensed again about people picking the wrong options to a poll that my friend made.
Hey, so what exactly happened around here? Did you complete your big important task?
Task complete!
That's what I'm hearing from the other shades.
Well, for the most part, yes. My family is back. My mother and father are restored to the underworld throne, and my brother's back too. But we have many details to sort out, and the Titan Kronos is going to be assisting us with that.
The Titan you said you were going to slay this whole time. Assisting us. Hate to say it, Mel, but sounds to me like you totally blew it.
Oopsie! Yeah.
He's no longer himself, or rather, no longer the way he used to be. And we'll be closely watching him.
Yeah, we brainwashed him.
Sure. So then, congratulations are in order, basically?
Well, if you like.
I do. Congratulations, Mel.
Oh my god, thank you, Dora! Thank you.
What an accomplishment. Your task is finally complete. Perhaps the fates knew you'd succeed, but I couldn't always be certain, although I held to what could be considered...
And everyone stood up and clapped. So true.
And your support made it possible, Lord Moros. For one thing, if you hadn't intervened when I was trying to reach
Yeah,
the
what is the
surface,
Typhon
Typhon might have
situation?
reduced Olympus
That's what
to
I want to
ruin.
know.
Doom averted. You children of Nyx have already heard that Mother is no longer bound in Tartarus. You have our deepest gratitude.
I'm sorry, now I'm just thinking about the phrase doom averted in Dark Souls text. Noun verbed. Noun verbed is... It's really good. Noun verbed is really, really good. Noun verbed is really, really good.
I suppose I ought to go make certain everything's in order. My father started renovations to the underworld, and I volunteered to help clean up. The surface needs it too.
Then it sounds like I may see you again soon?
Absolutely. The Fates. They're out there still.
Investigate the underworld and Olympus. Titan brainwashed. So true. God, I have to do surface with umbral flames. Bleh. Bleh. I don't wanna. I gotta, but I don't wanna. Influenced by each Arcana card. I'm so not a, like, completionist platinum-y person. Where is Eris, actually? Is she here? She is, and she's mad about it. Hi.
It isn't so trouble. The Chrono stuff I'm hearing, he's really calling it quits? And he let Nyx and everybody off? What did you do to him?
Working with my brother in a bygone time, we flooded our grandfather's mind with a cascade of new memories of the family he then realized he always had, creating in him a profound and sudden change. Why? What's your concern?
That's exactly what happened, but... Okay. One of Milinoi's character traits that I find delightful is her ability to explain things in the, like, most concise, horrifying way possible. Like, that's exactly what happened. It sounds fucking horrifying.
My concern is that you ruined everything. So now we'll all have peace and harmony, joyful reunions, apologies, promises to never let this type of thing happen again? Ugh.
Have you met our families, Eris? It's never that simple.
It better not be, or I'll never forgive you.
She's so mad about things being nice. She wants things to be not nice. Hello, Hecate.
How are you faring lately, Headmistress? You've been, well, more reserved than I expected since the House of Hades. You said we'd speak more later.
How soon later turns to now. Look, Millenoi, I ought to be in a more celebratory mood, given what you finally achieved. I am, above all, very proud of you. But being back at the house awakened memories that ought to remain dormant.
Even though you got to see Mother and Father again, and Nyx, they were so grateful to you, I could tell. I am so grateful to you. Things may not have gone precisely as we planned, but the result is what we sought, isn't it?
You refer to Kronos. I long to see that wretch destroyed. My heart remains poisoned by the thought. I am attempting still to draw that poison out. Do give me time.
Hecate might be the best written character in this game.
I remember you once told me that destroying Kronos would not change the past, and that the pain would linger.
And I was probably correct. Yet we cannot help but reassess the turns our lives take, through our own choices and otherwise. Anyhow, are you prepared to carry on?
We are prepared.
Really so. Retracing my steps should be interesting.
Of that, I have no doubt.
So then what can I... This is why I feel she dropped the whole Cronus thing being okay to leave alive a little too easily back there. That makes sense. So here's the thing, is she drops it because she's in the presence of the people she listens to. Like, she was ordered to keep Millenoi safe and is technically subservient to her. It's like serving a princess, you know? So, like, if your princess tells you, like, hey, don't do the thing, you're like, not gonna do the thing. It's like being the princess's loyal witch. Not like I would know anything about that or anything. Yeah. It's not like I would know anything about that.
As we improve ourselves, so does our craft.
Cause locations, sometimes unseen, a moon monument or an unseen sigil. What does that mean? Stone's the grant. Oh. Okay, sure.
Hear me, Selene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require.
I've dealt with those before on my other file. So real fun fact. I looked at the files that I had before I started stream, and I have 3 different save files for Hades 2. The first file has 61 nights of fighting through the surface in the underworld. The second one I think has 51, and this one, the one that I beat the game on, now has 26. So half the amount of runs that I did on the other files individually, and a quarter of the runs in total. That's crazy to me. So in the entire time, I've done like 125, I think, runs separately across 2 years or something like that. I can purchase Nightmare. I can purchase Fish now also. The real question is, do I want to do an actual epilogue on stream or no?
Liquid lamentation flows.
That's a good question.
Yet even
I think
such hopeless waters,
it's called skill. Skill is real and learnable. That's true.
And thrive.
I do sense some of them want out.
I did have a lot of like good runs on the other stuff, but yeah. I actually thought I would finish in less runs, frankly, but like for those of you who were there for the first few streams, Eris haunted me for like 10 to 12 straight runs. It was bad.
Princess of the underworld.
It was like bad.
You found a path to victory and got us there. Wouldn't have been much of a plan if it didn't leave room to improvise. Of course, our plan now also has this other phase as a result.
Cleaning up after Kronos. We all thought I would get rid of him. But I found another way. One I think shall leave my family better off. If not the rest of the world, eventually.
I well and truly understand, Goddess, and do believe your choice was wise. As for what's next, everything is ready for you to proceed if...
Damn, Odysseus is also... Wait, do you grow green when you're dead? Or glow green when you're dead? Think you almost did the minimum required, counting Eris? Maybe. No, because I think I got a kill, or I think I might have gotten a kill with Eris debuff on. Like, I think my very, very first Kronos kill had Eris debuff. Like the very first one. But like, I think I didn't get it again after that, like the one after that, and I still failed that run. Because I think like you could, if you did minimum required, that would be... Because I think once Eris stopped appearing, I think I failed 1 or 2 runs. Now it's the Chevrolet. Maybe.
Real possibilities that we could have failed. Ensuring
because there was the super cursed run that I failed to Typhon.
I don't quite know what to expect, but the change we're fighting for won't happen overnight. What do you make of it?
My personal opinion is it doesn't hurt to try. To the extent you had other matters to resolve, consider it an opportunity to do so. And we'll always be anticipating your return.
Oh, you're getting like a 10 to 15 second spot ad? That's wild. I changed my ad frequency and then they said no ads for you, which is like fine.
Still asleep.
That, I mean, like, that's fine. Maybe that's why it's not like yelling at me.
The unhappy goddess of comeuppance casts her judging gaze on all within the crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Actually,
don't want to get on Nem's
they mentioned timelines gone awry, like protecting the current time from timelines gone awry, which makes me think it's timelines where Millennium was not successful, which makes me think you'll be fighting Typhon anyway, like a world where you didn't actually kill Typhon.
Finally back from your father's house. Was Hecate all right? After the Titan got her, I ought to have taken guard duty more seriously, and I'll soon forgive myself is all.
I see.
Headmistress would only want for you to learn from it. I half wonder if she let herself be taken just to get closer to our mark. Perhaps go speak with her.
Yeah. And what of Kronos? Heard he isn't really dead and gone. How come everybody's cheering for you then?
He's dead and gone in the sense that we have neutralized the threat he posed. I now shall have to grow accustomed to having him as a grandfather rather than a hated foe.
Don't see why he can't be both. This was never part of the task, and not like you to stray from the objective. We sure this supposedly neutralized Titan of Time is to be trusted?
That's a good question.
Headmistress sealed his strongest powers just in case. At any rate, we did it, Nem.
Then how come you look like you're headed out again? Heard there's still more time-related business to sort out.
Well, yes, but...
Then we're not done.
No, I guess we're not. Guess we're not done. Also, yeah, what's your deal? Why are you eeping? Hey, Hypnos, wake up! Wake up!
My memories of you from that potential past I experienced in the House of Hades. You were so different, Lord Hypnos. Who are you, truly? How can I finally get through to you?
He's still eeping. It's crazy.
Grow strong.
I'm just growing stuff. I don't even know what I need. I don't even have the incantation for the final pot of, like, planting. There's, like, several incantations I don't have. You wish you could be Hypnos and just sleep forever. Understandable.
Right. Time to put grandfather's theories to the test.
Oh?
Only question is where to begin.
Regroup with Kronos both above and below. Okay. That's interesting.
All hail our victorious princess of the underworld! The rousing tales of your great accomplishment preceded you, young one, and I am here to heap still further praise. Great job.
Okay.
With all the Kronos
What
stuff.
time is it? It is that time. I've been streaming for this amount of time.
Thank you very much, Commander.
Okay.
Though, what are you still doing here? I kept expecting you'd return to your honorary post at the house, but eventually I had to depart.
Well, you are not exactly done with everything, are you? I see you eyeballing the gateways out, wondering what's gonna happen now. So as long as you're here, so
You're gonna have to become like Hypnos soon. I think we all should.
So then you're sworn to us. To me.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Damn. Anyway, I think actually I'm gonna in-stream a little early, and we're gonna call it there. I talked to everybody. I can handle the epilogue stuff, I think, on my own time is what I'll do. But we finished Hades 2! We did it! We finale'd! We beat the game! We saw the ending that people called controversial, and I had opinions on it that were mixed and kind of negative, I guess. But I don't think it spoils how I feel about the game, really. I like the game a lot. The game's really good. I don't think it replaces Hades 1, and I sometimes still want to go back and play Hades 1 itself, because they play very differently. They play very, very differently. They both play very well, but for them to be able to make a sequel that I think stands alongside the first game, but does not strictly replace the first game, is really impressive, because it plays differently enough to still want the old experience without seeing like it as a worse version of the old experience. I don't know. I think that's really interesting, and it's pretty impressive that they managed to accomplish that, because I think that's usually really hard. Usually people's goals when they make a sequel is to completely supplant the first thing that they make. You don't mind if... Yeah, I don't mind what they were trying to do either, and I think the delivery fell flat because of some of the steps it took to get there. Mostly just like... I don't know. I don't typically try to extend... I think the method in which the forgiveness was extended was... I get it. I get that that's the avenue that they took. It's really hard for me to, like, try to talk about it, because it's so personal, you know? Like, how everybody handles forgiveness is really personal, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution for how people handle this situation. And I think for people, specifically people that have deeply abusive families already, they're gonna see this and they're gonna get really mad. Like, I'm blessed to have a really good relationship with my parents, so I can afford to have a more detached view of this story. But I think anybody who has a really negative relationship with their parents is going to take this ending really poorly. Because it just kind of washes over a lot of the stuff. So I get why people had bad feelings about it. It makes a lot of sense why people had bad feelings about it. And I don't think that the people are wrong to have the bad feelings about it at all. I don't even really necessarily have great feelings about it myself. And I'm usually pretty amicable to lots of different things that stories try. So I think it could have landed a lot better than it did. And I don't hate it, because I do typically really enjoy themes of forgiveness in my stories. I think they're really, really important. Because I think worlds without forgiveness are not good. But yeah, it's complicated and hard. But I'm really glad I had I played this game on stream. That's what I'll say. I'm really, really glad that I played this game on stream. I had a lot of fun. Hades is a game that is so deeply precious to me, because it is the very, very first game that I streamed when I started streaming 5.5 years ago. Hades was the very first game I streamed to determine if I even liked streaming at all. So being able to play through the second one with a bunch of new Nakalites shortly after coming back from my hiatus is like, I don't want to say it's a dream come true because it kind of is, but it kind of is. It kind of really is. And I'm happy that I got to do so with all of you. So anyway, let me see. Are there people? That's my voice. Shush, shush, shush. Are there people? No, there are not people. There are not people for me to raid. That's wild. All right, there is nobody streaming right now on my friends list, which is wild. But anyway, that's okay. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow, probably, depending on what you're up to. I am streaming tomorrow. I did put up a schedule on both Twitter and my Discord, so that's real. That's real now. I am playing Pro Sakai tomorrow. If you'll notice, I've only really streamed Pro Sakai as far as rhythm games. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, I am still putting in practice for, like, the Hololive rhythm game that comes out because I want to be able to post, like, I'm fucking cracked videos at it when it comes out. And two, it is the one thing that gets me new viewers. Shockingly. It is the single stream that does that. Which I'm not blind to that, which is interesting. It's like the only one people search. Whether those people actually, some of those people actually have converted, so, and continue watching my streams to this day. So I'm not saying it'll be that way forever, but there's probably a couple more weeks before I play like Sound Voltex or something on stream, because I do want to get back to playing Sound Voltex, but I have to set it up and figure out how it works on my desk and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, so that's that. I'm not streaming Wednesday, but I am streaming both Thursday and Friday. Thursday is Expedition 33. Friday is me attempting Look Outside again. Might stream this weekend. Shrug. I don't know. Not more guys like the E33 guy. That guy hasn't come back. Or he didn't come back. So, I don't know. Sorry, I was probably like not... what's the word I'll use? Deferential and cute enough for him to come back? Is what I'll say. I don't think I was deferential and cute enough for him to come back. It's like, what did he expect me to say? Ooh, you got me. This is actually my second run of E33, and I lied to all of you guys so that you guys could think that I'm good at video games. I don't know. Ooh, you got me. Salem caught emoji, which doesn't actually exist, but please imagine it in your minds. Not enough kawaii desu. No, unfortunately. I'm more of a cool older sister type, much to my own dismay. I wish I was more, like, cute than I actually am. But that's neither here nor there. I will become cuter in my outfits eventually. I need to go clothes shopping so bad. But that is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening and that you sleep well, and that you have good days at work tomorrow, and that your life is filled with happiness and joy and whimsy. Yes. All right? Have a wonderful day tomorrow, everybody. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for joining. There would be probably no stream without people to watch the stream. Yeah, without people to watch the stream, there would probably be no stream. So, anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care. Goodbye. I'll see you guys tomorrow.